Welcome to Spotlight. I'm your host, Josh Chapman. Today I'll be joined by the owners of MC Shine, and today's show is sponsored by Simcoe Energy Gas Company. How we doing, guys?
Doing great.
Good.
Well, I was looking at my pre-show notes, and it said the topic was Rug Day for Operation Transformation. And I'm like, what does that even mean?
We're moving into a new business.
That's what I was like. That's a new differentiation that I've never heard of. But then I saw MC Shine, and I was like, okay, maybe this is starting to make sense. So, MC Shine, you guys started Rug Day. This is the second annual. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. So what was the genesis, if you will, of Rug Day? Where did the idea come from? How did it get started?
For many, many years, we cleaned Oriental rugs, area rugs. And we decided 3 years ago to stop doing it because of different reasons.
Okay.
So my son last year decided that we've been giving back to nonprofit and in different ways with our services, but he thought, maybe we should do rugs. We have tons of customers that call us all the time, upset that, because we were one of the only companies in the area doing it.
Okay.
And so we brought it back for a one day, and he thought, wouldn't it be great to benefit or work with a nonprofit in the area and maybe do 50%, half and half, to pay for the cost of the job, but give the profits to a nonprofit organization.
Very nice.
That's kind of how it started last year, and it was very successful. It was exciting.
Who did you support last year?
Wigs for Kids.
You said Wigs for Kids?
Wigs for Kids. Yeah, we were able to help 2 young children with a wig, I guess. So. Which was a great opportunity.
Which is they're incredibly pricey.
They are very pricey.
So
a lot of work goes into it. So quite an organization.
So that explains one of my first questions, and that makes sense. I didn't understand the link here, but it sounds like Wigs for Kids last year, and now you're going to go on a rotating basis, and that's how this year Operation Transformation got involved.
I developed a relationship with Tom, Andrew's father, over the years. And my son has started to develop a relationship with Andrew, and we just think everything that Operation Transformation does is a benefit to our community, and we want to be a part of it. So,
well, and I was wondering how, I saw you here, and I'm like, what are you doing here?
I met Ryan, and my wife and I moved back to the area, and obviously with young kids and dogs comes a lot of messes, and so we always turn to my mom and dad and say, hey, who do you know who does rug or furniture cleaning? They said without a hesitation, MC Shine. So. I've heard of them. Again, as your kid, you don't really think about what your parents are doing or who they're using to clean stuff. And so met Ryan. It's been really cool to see kind of the next generation of both of our families kind of taking over the mantle a little bit. And then Ryan was just saying, hey, we really want to be intentional about how we pour back into the community. Sure. And trying some new things. And so he goes, would you be interested in being a part of this? We did this last year. I said, oh my gosh, absolutely, we love that. So we're excited to partner with such a great organization as MC Shine, not only because of the great work they do, but the people that work there, they're just, they're incredible. You should stop in. I've stopped in several times, and they're always a friendly chat and a smile to greet you, and it's been really cool. So we're excited for this.
I love it. Well, a cool idea of kind of form and function. So just to recap, so if I have an Oriental rug, is it just rugs? Is it carpets? Is it like what are the parameters of the
day? Very simple. We have a 1 day, 7 to 5. You can call in advance. We can pick up rugs for you. You have to call in advance, and we'll set that up. Everything gets paid up to that day, so that we turn over a check to operation. We don't want to have payments later on or anything. So you either have to drop the rug off during that day or have it picked up beforehand.
And I know you brought the money person, the beacon counter. I heard, yes, we're done at it. So for folks who are interested, they're saying, hey, I've got my carpets or rugs or whatever the case may be that I'm looking at cleaning. How would they go about getting a quote? Do they go online? Do they call? How does that work?
It's pretty simple. It's $2 for synthetic. And then what's the other brand for rugs?
we clean all varieties, but wool.
I got my wires.
Yeah, wool. So the fancier, there's $2, and then the more not as fancier ones, $1 a square foot, and then it's pretty much that. And then we just say, come the day of. We expect payment, right when you drop it off, and then we'll give you a phone call within 2 weeks to pick them back up.
Easy. That's
super
easy.
simple.
Really quick and easy. We kind of perfected it last year.
Yeah.
So by the end, we were in and out, as fast as they can drop them off, and we get them taken care of.
I love it. So for folks that are, wondering, looking at information, saying, hey, you know what, maybe I'll do this because I not only get to kind of check something off my to-do list, but I also get to support a good cause. Where can they call? What's the number? What's the website? How can they find out more information about the day?
Website is mcshine.com.
Okay.
And you can get on there and see the rug day on there. You can also call 810-937-2346. Our girls will be happy to run you quickly through the process.
Perfect.
And get payment and get it all set up.
Perfect.
So,
And what was the date?
June 5th.
Okay.
It's
7 to
7 to
5.
5.
Right around the corner. Well, good luck. It sounds like you guys will be busy, and as always, it's
Bring out your rugs. We want as many rugs.
I love it.
Well,
Your Orientals
this kind of
areas.
stuff helps. We got awesome stuff coming up in the summer, and support like this goes straight back to making summer concerts, summer family night a huge possibility, and make it better than ever. So we're excited to do that and to bring even bigger and better things to the summer. So yeah,
Great.
yeah.
Awesome.
well, good luck, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us on Spotlight.